JavaScript functions. So in JavaScript, if you want to define any function in JavaScript, if we want to define any function, we need to use function keyword. And yes, yeah. So function fun1. This is the syntax of the function, and here we need to write a function block. That's it. And calling function is very simple. We need to call a function with fun1. That's it. This is basically calling function. Function is a keyword, and function1 is the function name. And whenever you are going to be defining some function, that function should be having some parentheses. And curly braces open, curly braces close. Commonly in any programming language, function is going to be defining like this. In the same way, we are going to be defining the function in JavaScript. Function with the function name, curly braces open, curly braces closed. Inside that particular curly braces, we are going to be writing the block of the function code. Function is nothing but some set of statements. Function is some set of statements for some situation or executes some kind of work. That is basically function. Okay, so let me write a program for the JavaScript, how to write a function and how the function is going to be working. All these things we will see. And today 22/11. And this could be notes. Let me take a program, how to create functions. Functions.html. Script I'm writing. And function name, fun1. And which is going to be something like a document.write. I'm trying to writing, hello, this is a JS function. And how to call the function? Function calling is very simple. Function calling. Whatever the name of the function you are writing, that particular function we are going to be calling. That's it. This is function calling. A basic function, very simple basic function, function keyword, and the name of the function is fun1. And inside that particular block of the function, I'm going to be writing some document.write, hello, this is the JS function. And then I'm calling the function with the fun1 and execute this output. And we can see some output on top of the browser. Hello, this is the JS function. Hello, this is the JS function. This is the what actually we need to see. Document.write is going to be printing on top of the browser. That is going to be a function execution. Now there is one more concept called function with the parameters. Function with parameters. Function with parameters. How to write function with parameters? So let us write a function and fun1, and this is going to be having some parameter 1, comma parameter 2. And whatever the parameters we are going to be defining inside the function, those particular parameters we can utilize in the function block. So I can able to utilize the function parameter 1, parameter 2 also. And whenever you're calling the function, we are trying to using the value for the parameter. Parameter 1 value, we are going to be giving the value for the parameter 1. And for parameter 2 also, we are going to be giving the value. Parameter 1 value we are giving, parameter 2 value also we are giving. So that we will see how this is going to be executing now in the programmatically. I'm taking a new program, functions with parameters. Functions with parameters. Functions with parameters.html. Let me write a script over there. and writing a function add two numbers, add two numbers. This is a function, and inside this particular function I'm going to be giving the two parameters called a comma b. Then document.write, I'm going to be writing something a plus b. Then I'm going to be calling the function add two numbers. So a is going to be 10 and b is going to be 20. So whenever I'm calling the function add two numbers, I'm going to be passing two parameters for that. And 10 is going to be storing in a, and 20 is going to be storing in b. 10 is going to be storing in a, 20 is going to be storing in b. Those things I'm going to be executing that. Now, if I'm trying to execute in this particular program, open in default browser, I'll be having output 30. Why? Because of document.write a plus b. Okay, instead of writing document.write a plus b, I will write where c is equal to a plus b. This time, which is going to be working as arithmetic operator. Sorry. So a plus b, I want to print the document, right? Document.write c. And finally, the output is going to be 30. But so for this add two numbers, I want to give the add two values. The name of the function is completely different now, add two values. And I'm calling the function again, add two values, the bottom of this. Then I'm going to be providing the first one is Srinivas, and the second one is something like full stack. First one is Srinivas, second one is a full stack. Now, what is the output of the second line? First line is 30 and second line is Srinivas full stack. We can see the output very clearly. Document.write and trying to giving a break over there. And then output is very simple. The output is going to be 30 and Srinivas full stack. Why? Because of we are passing two values. First time number and number. It is going to be addition with a plus b. Second time we are passing string and string. Whenever I'm passing the string and string, that is going to be making concatenation. This time it is concatenation, this time it is addition. The first time it is going to be addition, 10th line it is going to be addition, 11th line it is going to be making concatenation. Sorry, concatenation. First time it is addition, second time it is concatenation. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I will pass add two numbers with the number and string. And a will be something like 10 and b will be something like full stack. Then what is the output of the third line? Add two values calling one more time, and this time add two values are going to be 10 full stack. Why? Because of string number. Okay, let me take 10. Number and string. This time it is going to be concatenation again. Why? Because of whenever you are trying to adding a number with string, obviously the output is string. Whenever you are going to be adding number and number, output is number. Whenever we are going to be adding number for string, output is string. And finally, the output of this is concatenation. Let me go with one more line. Addition of two numbers, add two values, 10 comma 10.65. I'm adding two things now. The first one is integer, second one is a float value. When I'm trying to add in the int and float values, output is very clear. This will be the float. So the precision is float precision now. This time it is float. And this time it is going to be a string precision. String. And this time it is going to be again string. And here it will be the integer. Why? Because of int and int integer. Int and int integer. Int and float, float. intent float, float, intent string, string, string and string, string. Try to understand. Try to understand. So plus is the symbol which is going to be having two kind of forms. Plus will work at strings concatenation operator. Concatenation operator. And plus will work with numerical values. With numerical values or numbers. It could be addition. It could be addition. So try to understand these two lines. Plus is going to be having two forms. Plus is going to be work with strings concatenation operator. Plus is going to be work with numbers addition. Arithmetic operator. This is going to be arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. This time it is going to be arithmetic operator. This time it is going to be concatenation operator. This is what actually the functions with parameters. Let me write one more example with the function with parameters. So function get full name. Get full name. So this will be f name plus f name comma l name. F name is first name, l name is last name. Where full name is equal to f name plus and I just want to give something like and okay, and this time it is going to be l name and document dot write full name. I want to get full name now. So when I call the get full name, I need to pass two parameters. One is the first name and last name. So the first name is f name. F name is something like string. I could pass a string Srinivas and comma. I want to pass the variable like Gorantla. So if I'm going to be passing the values like this, what is the output basically for this? Srinivas, and we will be having some symbol and Gorantla. We have Srinivas Gorantla then. This is what called actually function with parameters. And there is the one more concept called functions with return type. Functions with return type. Return type. How to work with the function with return type? Very, very simple, straightforward. So let me write a function script. And this will be having some function a comma b, and which is going to be return some c. And what is a c then? C is going to be a plus b. C is going to be a plus b. And this is going to be return c value. Okay, then what is the output of this particular function? I'm calling the function called add function. For add function, I'm going to be calling 10 plus 10 comma 20. And this value is going to be returning now. C is going to be returning. C is nothing but a plus c. And return value should be something like c. And this add function is going to be return some value. That value is going to be stored in where summation. Summation is equal to add. And document dot write something like a summation now. So summation is going to be having c. Why? Because of whenever this function is executing, or whenever function is executing, some value is going to be returning. That value will be c. C is nothing but a plus b. Yeah, sorry. C is nothing but a plus b. Whatever a plus b value is there, that particular value got stored in C, and C is going to be returning for us. And whatever the C we got, that is going to be storing in summation. So now this thing is summation is equal to C. That is the basic meaning of this particular program. Summation equal to C. I hope I hope you got understand how the thing is going to be working with the function with the function with the return type. So what is the output of this program? Documented dot write summation is 30. So let me write something like summation comma summation, and end of the time the output is summation 30. Summation, end of the time the output is summation 30. That's it. That's it. This is the way of writing the program. Function with parameters, function with return type. There are multiple kind of functions we are going to be writing, like function with parameters, function with the return type. And we will discuss one more concept called a simple calculator program. We will see about the functions. We try to work out all the functions and we do one simple calculator program on these particular functions. Then we will move to the another concept.